Just Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. Sweet. Anyway, let's put all this Chicago stuff behind us now. Let's get back to old projects. And what I'm going to finish up, hopefully relatively soon. My favorite jerseys from almost every team. Because as I said before, Vegas only has 4 and Seattle has 2. So they're omitted. And the more I look at this list, it's like I might have to omit New Jersey, but we'll see when we get there, right? Anyway, going back to favorite jerseys from almost every team, and today we're talking about the Kings. Let's do it. So if you're unfamiliar with what I'm doing is I'm going over almost every team's jersey history. I'm going to pick 5 that I would consider my favorite. And from those 5, I'm going to pick one. Some of them I know the answer going into, and I'm not going to lie, LA has given me a bit of a thinking fest here on this one. Like, I think I know what I like, but there's so many others. There's actually a few. So enough for me to make a list on. So let's look at these jerseys. Before I go any further, shout out to NHLuniforms.com for providing the resources for me to do this video and every video like it that I've done so far or that I will be doing. So as we get to the Kings, there is actually quite a bit to choose from their inception in '67. They've been through a few rebrands. The color scheme, minus a few years. Well, I guess in some retrospects, the color schemes always stay the same in every rebrand. It's either black, silver, or some form of purple with gold. But either way, we're going to pick 5. And of those 5, we're going to pick a favorite. So let's start with the current home jersey. Kind of have to go with the currents on every team just because that's what they're rocking right now. The Heritage uniform, which is an awesome update of their 1988 to 1997 look. The jerseys they wore before the Gretzky era rebrand, the ones they rocked from 1980 to 88. Just because when I first started watching hockey, this is what I remember the Kings wearing. The Reebok redesign, 2007 to 2013. 13? Yeah, it was 13. I actually didn't mind them, despite the fact it said Los Angeles across the bottom. It was the purple, I think, that I liked the most. And for Spits and Tickles, the Burger King. Yeah, I know, it's hideous, it's ugly. But it's a jersey, it happened, and Gretzky wore it. Needless to say, this is not going to be my answer. Now, while there is a lot to choose from, ultimately, I have to stick with my gut. I have to go with their Heritage uniforms. I have done a video on it, which you can see right up here somewhere. But I've always had a crush on these jerseys, always. And most of it is because back in 88, 89, this is the first jersey I had in my jersey collection. I don't have it now. Well, not this exact jersey. I had the original, but I don't have it now. I would love to get this jersey again. I'm still impartial on the third jersey they made to replicate this, but all in all, like I said, a modernized look on what was my favorite jersey from LA for the longest time only made me appreciate it that much more and really dig it that much more again. So this is another one of Trev's hockey shows. Oh, thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're tuned into this point. You're helping me, I'm helping you. So we're having good things here. We're making good things work. But since you're here, give me that like. And while you're at it, that big red button that says subscribe, hit that thing. You know you want to. I know you want to. Subscribe makes you feel good. And we're still 11 away. So we're making things happen, which is a great thing. My socials in the description down below. moving forward, as far as this favorite jerseys of almost every team. We're on LA, so we're about to enter the M's and N's. We're getting near the end. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, you're looking for more videos from Trev. Later.